In high school, what was your favorite class? Why was it your favorite class? Did your teacher praise you for your work? Did your teacher praise you for your ability or your effort? How did it make you feel? Did it motivate you? What was your least favorite class in high school? Why was it your least favorite? Did this teacher praise you for your work? If so, was it for your ability or effort? How did you feel? Did this motivate you? Do you see how praises change from high school to college? The same questions apply from 1 to 10, but for classes at MSU.
Our first subject was Bria Johnson. Her favorite class in high school was drafting. She liked it because she was able to draw things that she liked and was able to make fun projects. In drafting, she was praised for ability and effort in the form of well done or nice try on her projects. She felt really motivated when she was praised for ability since her teacher had high standards. Her least favorite class in high school was English. She disliked it because the teacher was lazy and never prepared for class. When we asked her if she was praised for ability or effort in English, she was praised only for ability on her essays when the teacher wrote on them. In English, she was less motivated from the praise since the teacher didn't have high standards. In Michigan State, her favorite class was Japanese. She liked it because it is fun and all of her classmates get along. Since the class is only 11 students, everyone is expected to participate, even though they are only praised for ability. She is highly motivated in this class, even though the praise doesn't affect her. Bria dislikes calculus since she thinks the work is too hard. The teacher doesn't ask for participation often, and the only praise afterwards is a simple thank you from the teacher. The lack of engagement motivated her less in the class.
Subject 2 is the Michigan State freshman on the left.
My favorite class was anatomy. I got to do labs and stuff, and it was really cool, and my teacher was awesome. Yeah, she would put smiley faces on our tests, and if I did really well, she would make sure to say something to me, how well I studied, or how well I must have studied for the test. Most likely effort, because she would always mention if I came in for lunch and asked her questions, she'd make sure to mention that. Motivated me to work harder because I wanted her approval. Algebra 2. Because my teacher was so bad and mean, and he gave me bad grades. No, he didn't do anything. Even when I would do really bad on a test, and he just didn't care at all. No, he wouldn't even tell me to come in for extra help or anything. He just didn't care. It made me not want to care. I almost failed the class because I didn't care about the class. My WRA class. My teacher is nice. It's a small lecture hall. Yeah, definitely, I've gone into his office hours 3 times this semester, and he, definitely takes note of that, and, gives me more feedback on my papers. Probably both. I think that he, thinks I'm a good writer, but he always, encourages me to do more and, analyze more and whatever I need to do. But also effort, because I feel he kind of gives me more feedback than everyone else because I go visit him all. It motivates me to work harder. Biology. 500-person lecture hall. No, he does nothing. I went up to him once, the only time I ever spoke to him. I asked him how I could study better on a test, and he blew me off and told me to go to the free tutoring sessions. No, not at all. He probably our class average for the first exam was 60%, and he didn't even praise people that probably did really well, because it's 500 people, so probably a good 100 did decent on a test. He didn't even praise them for their work. It just really is hard to get through. Like, I'm just trying to pass class right now, so that's how I feel towards it, because it's...
Our third subject was Kate Douglas. Her favorite class in high school was pre-calculus, her senior year, because she liked the material, the teacher, and the class was entertaining. Her teacher praised her for her ability both verbally and written on the tests. She said it was rewarding and that it was highly motivating to make her work harder to keep getting the 100% on the test so her teacher wouldn't think she was dumb. In high school, her least favorite class was freshman year biology because she didn't like biology and the teacher was extremely challenging. She was never praised for her work in the class because the teacher said that this class was going to be like a college class where there was no praise, which made her feel like her work was unnoticed. Kate said she was very self-motivated to keep up her good grades, so she pushed herself to try and do well, but other students who were not so motivated fell through the cracks. When asked about what she sees has changed from high school to college in the form of praise, she says she doesn't think there is as much in college. She says that in a lecture hall you are just a number unless you go in for help, and that in smaller classes she saw more individual praise. At MSU, her favorite classes were her teaching classes, TE 150 and TE 250, because she liked the material and liked both of her professors. She was praised for her effort in these classes. She said she puts a lot of effort into her assignments, and the teachers recognize that and write encouraging comments on her papers. She said that she likes being praised for ability more, but nonetheless continues to work hard. She was motivated to keep working to understand the material better and keep producing quality work. Her least favorite class at MSU was Calculus 1 because it was hard and she wasn't used to not being good at math, which is a fact she struggled with. She said she wasn't praised until she went to see her professor one-on-one about a bad test grade. She said she was praised for both her ability and effort because the teacher saw she was working hard and also knew that she was doing well and was naturally good at math. This helped her to stay motivated for the rest of the course so that she could keep improving on. We found overall was that students did not necessarily recognize the difference between being praised for ability versus being praised for effort. Rather, they noticed their motivation increase or decrease based on if they were praised at all. Especially in college where praise is less prevalent because of increased class sizes, praise is more potent when given.